So Rooster Teeth just released this video called, I think it's something about the first three volumes of RWBY and the story thus far. So essentially, it's a recap of the first three volumes of what happens in them. This was so on point. This was so perfect that I had to talk about it because I just didn't believe it would happen. This video is in fact proof that season 4 is going to be garbage, because you can't post that and not. I mean, how unaware, how little self-awareness do you have to actually do this? So if you watch the video, they talk about certain things that happen, but only a few things was narrative-wise, like story-wise. The only thing they bring up, the only thing they recap about the first three seasons story-wise, is the fact that the bad guy reveal at the end of the third season. That's it. Like, they kind of talk about Torchwick, but nothing that he does involving the story. They kind of talk about events that happen, but it's a recap of the story that doesn't recap the story. I don't get how that works. I mean, how you guys, you're there. How? I mean, I'm not even one of those guys that like absolutely hates the entire concept of RWBY. Like, RWBY is bad because of execution, not because of idea. You can argue it's weak because of idea, but it's not bad because of idea. So how do you have all this stuff and you're just going to ignore it all? So either, again, it's going to be a horrible season, or this is someone working at Rooster Teeth knowing full well how garbage the series is, and basically said the only thing worth recapping was the fact that the ending happened. I don't understand how this is a thing. So I don't even get it. It's all I know is I am so looking forward to season 4, because either it's going to be worse or it's going to be better. And I'm not sure which is technically worse, because I expect it to be horrible, because every single season has gotten progressively worse. If it gets better, it still might be depressingly worse. I don't understand. Oh, man. How do you do a recap video and only talk about the end? Like, you don't talk about anything that happens. You're just like, Grimm are... Like, literally, the recap of the story is like the introduction to the very first episode, and then the ending segment of the last episode. They just cut out everything in the middle, and it's kind of like, maybe things happened in those episodes, but no, those aren't the story things. Like, how do you recap the story and don't even talk for a second about anything that happened in your story?